I don't think it's crazy at all to say that I think the Indianapolis Colts will finish with a better record than the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2025. Jacksonville definitely has some of the most upward momentum of any team. I mean, hiring James Gladstone, Liam Cohen, the trade up for Travis Hunter, which I was a personal big fan of, are all great steps in the right direction. But just because you opened a new flashy, shiny store on the block doesn't mean you're instantly going to turn a profit. Now, I do have a ton of hope for their future, but that's exactly the counterpoint. Everything is built on hope right now. The 31st ranked defense last year did not get much better at all. And sure, Travis could play some snaps on defense. They added Jordan Lewis. That was a nice addition, but it's the defensive front that I'm extremely concerned about. There was no improvement here whatsoever, and we saw them get absolutely shredded, not just on the ground. More specifically, they were truly target practice through the air for everybody. And in theory, that's maybe where Travis or Lewis would help out. But it really wasn't just the secondary's fault. It was primarily the pass rush, the defensive front. They ranked dead last, 32nd in pass rush win rate. Why is that suddenly going to change? And I can direct similar questions toward Trevor Lawrence as well. I believe in him just as much as the biggest Jaguars fans do, but that doesn't mean things are going to go different than how they've been. I do believe 2025 will yield positive progression, but to expect them to vault back into true competition, I think is insane. And then on the flip side, there's Indianapolis, who's the complete opposite. They're not the new expensive shopping center that just opened. They're the run-down 24/7 corner store that no one expects a lot from, but they're always reliable, always solid. In the last 700 days, Steichen has managed to drag 17 wins out of the fractured Colts. This is a feat that Mike Tomlin and the Steelers get praised for every year, which in Steichen's rookie year as a head coach featured a near postseason appearance with Gardner Minshew under center. And then in his sophomore campaign, somehow squeezes 8 wins out of the Colts, which I don't even think people realize because they were so caught up with all of the Richardson and Flacco drama. Steichen has proved he'll make it work. And believe it or not, they did get an upgrade at quarterback. I will die on that hill. And they also had Tyler Warren, who in his senior season had 56% of his yards come after the catch, which is exactly what they needed because they ranked dead last in that category. And on top of it, took what was already a foundationally solid defense and gave them one of the most underrated and, dare I say, best secondaries in football with Charvarius Ward and Cam Bynum. Plus, the former Mahomes buster, Lou Anarumo, leads the way. You can argue for Jacksonville long-term all you want, but for 2025, I like Indy. There's continuity, there's proof of concept. I would take them to have a strong 9-win season before I would take Jacksonville.